Just bear with. Yes. Brilliant. Hello, I think that's all sorted. Can you hear me well? Hello, Cool Cat with a Hat. Hello, Mixer Gamer. Hello, Captain Saxman. Hello, Las Vegas. And yes, that is HMS London. Can you hear me alright? Just give me a confirmation in the chat. Hello, Dave. If everyone can hear me, I'll give you about 15 seconds because that's usually how long it takes. I might as well kick my slippers off while we're doing that. And we can stop the music. Mr. Gamer, yep, I can hear you. That's good. That's good. Right. Let's make a start with HMS London then. So I'm gonna go for a rare battle booster for the purpose of it helps with consumables, and then also might as well stick a credit booster on there just because it is going to make a bit of money. And here we go. Beautiful, lovely. Sounds good. It has a funny shape. She sits really big in the water, really high. She's just generally quite a big cruiser, all in all. So it's one of the reasons why I prefer Exeter. Exeter is smaller in general. So let's see, we have a game of domination on estuary. Spawn centre left. Well, I'm going to go left then. It's a tier 5 and 6 game. Fubuki, Cossack, London, Pensacola, Ismail, Mutsu, Warspite, Scharnhorst and Gneisenhower on the enemy team. So yeah, gonna make a quick flick, but here you can just see how tall she sits in the water. She's got a lot of freeboard, especially say you compare that to the Scharnhorst next to her, or even the de Grasse. She sits probably like 3 times the height of the Scharnhorst, twice the height of the de Grasse. As always, obviously, being you're here at the start of the stream, you're definitely a subscriber, so it'd be much appreciated if you get a thumbs up. It always helps with promoting the live stream during the course of the live stream. It's always much appreciated, and well, you never know, you might help the channel grow. I just got to make sure that just checking myself out, checking the mic doesn't clash too much. That's okay. Right, there we go. So, let's see what we got. We got Mahan and New Mexico and then Normandy as our support on the Alpha objective. Enemy team, let's see, we got Pensacola, Scharnhorst and Gneisenhower spotted in the centre, and we have a Mutsu spotted on the far right. And we have the Warspite here. Okay. So let's see what we can do in HMS London. Let's hope that our Mahan doesn't suicide off, because I could really do with a good DD when I play a Smith cruiser. It's always good to have someone doing some decent amount of spotting. Okay, Mahan's contested, so I'm reading that. Smoke screen spotted all the way over there. I think I'm going to pop a smoke screen here. Now obviously because I'm using my original target goal, I've got to drop down to 20 knots before I pop my smoke screen, or else I will outrun my smoke screen. And I'm seeing the Pensacola here. Let's load AP. Let's see what we can do to that Pensacola. Just the one sister, but she's going broadside on again. Nice, there we go. Yeah, okay, let's pick on the Warspite, see if we can get our fires lit. So we've got the HE loaded. What they got coming down the middle? I've got the Scharnhorst brawling. Okay, well he's up now. What's the destroyer? Cossack. So they've got a Fubuki on this flank. Okay. Just reading the minimap, making sure that I've got an idea of what's where as we go along. Let me just change the chat. At the moment I've got it on top chat and I want it on the live chat. That should be better. There's the Fubuki. Ah, there we go, Las Vegas. What inspirations would you guys recommend for the Roma? What did I take? I think I took Madding and Cunningham. So I went for turret traverse, rate of fire, and accuracy. I think. But it kind of depends what the kind of problems you seem to be having with the Roma. Her accuracy is a bit questionable, so improving the accuracy could be helpful. But then again, she's a tier 7 battleship, so she may encounter quite a lot of HE spam cruisers. If she's encountering a lot of HE spam cruisers, you might want to look at, say, Reinhard Shear for reduced chance of catching fire, and maybe the Azura Lane Hipper if you have her, which also gives a further reduction in the chance of catching fire. There's quite a lot of alternative builds. It depends what you'd like to go for, but I just went for accuracy, rate of fire, and turret traverse speed. You don't really need the turret traverse speed. The rate of fire is probably the bigger one that you're getting out of that one, and then obviously Cunningham, yeah. Mixed Gamer, a good question, because it's all the gunners are drunk. They're not drunk, they're just bloated on pizza, that's all. You know how you feel a bit sleepy once you've had a big pizza? That's what it's like. It's like we need a new commander for the Roma. Well, I saw it a while ago. There was a couple of people with comments in regards to the Roma and the eventuality of there being another Italian battleship commander coming to the game. I don't deny it. I'm sure that is on the cards. It's just a matter of when. Now, Italian battleships are going into early testing on the PC version of the game. So they probably won't be released until early next year. And I suspect more than likely with World of Warships Legends, when the models become available on PC, we'll either get them at the same time or delayed. So we might get it, say, a couple of months afterwards or at the same time. And we'll definitely get the other battleship commander when they drop the rest of the battleships. It's just whether or not they might let us have it earlier to do some testing, but I don't see them doing it because there's only like 2 Italian battleships in the game. They're both premiums. I don't see them really bringing much more out, and so I don't think they'll ever introduce like another commander for that, unfortunately. This game is just a little bit nuts. We've nearly wrapped him up. Only done 22,000 damage. Oh, just seeing if we get a nice view across the ship. Yeah, London's quite nice. She's a nice addition. I do like her. But she's not going to be a ship that I play a lot. Like Exeter, I play a lot of because I really enjoy her. London, I'm not saying London's not enjoyable. I'm just saying she's not as doesn't suit my playstyle as much as say the Exeter does. The Exeter's smaller profile and more higher maneuverability suit my playstyle a lot more. Oh. Zimpus, what do you think? What kind of torpedo range do you expect with the upcoming Benham? 6.4 like the kid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 6.4. That seems reasonable. I might have a quick check of the American destroyers after this game then and see what torpedo range they have, because I think the Benson's got 9.2. If that sounds about correct. I don't think they're going to give her 9.2. I think they're going to give her less than that. So 6. I on the patch notes live stream, I put a guesstimate of between 5 and 6. So 6.4. It's not too far off what my guess was, because she's a tier 9 ship in the PC version. The usual rule of thumb is they down tier them by 1, I think, or sometimes 2. She's been down tiered by 3, so she's been massively down tiered. So what changes they've done to her are probably going to be quite. They're not going to be to the HP, probably not to the guns, probably not to maybe some of the consumables, but it would just be making the consumables on par with whatever's there. So the only real they can't really touch the maneuverability. So the only thing they're going to nerf into the ground is going to be the torpedoes, and the torpedoes are like 10 point something kilometer range in the PC version, and so I can see them nerfing that by around half is a sensible conclusion on that one, really. Well, that was quite a nice, calming introduction game to the stream. So I might just strip that off. If anyone's got any ships that they'd like to see me play, then always feel free to mention them in the live chat. Let's see. Because I was saying, I wonder if they give her Mahan torpedoes. 6.4, yeah, no, that's what I was saying, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, 6.4, and then, so she's gonna be, on my guess, Mahan torpedoes with BENSON turrets, but 1 less gun. So she's only got 4 guns. That would be my guess. But right, play your highest tier American DD. That would be the BENSON. I can't afford the Fletcher right now. I do have the Fletcher unlocked, but at the moment I can't afford to purchase the Fletcher simply because I am saving for the Amalfi. But yeah, let's take the BENSON out. Let's see how this goes. Been a long while since I played an American DD, so this could be absolutely horrendous, but we'll give it a go. This could go well, or this could be a turn into an absolute potato of a game. Oh, sorry. Just have a sip of water. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, everyone's doing okay. Hopefully, everyone's well. Hopefully, everyone's had a good week. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. That's the best way to put it. I hope yesterday's stream wasn't too salty. I may have been a little bit too honest with some. Yeah, I may have been just a little bit too honest. That's the best way to be best way to put it. What's that? Yeah, tier 6 and 7 game. Benson, Udachi, Japan working with the Turpits, Edinburgh, Vladivostok, Jean-Bart, Iowa, domination on Greece. Spawned on the left. I think I'm gonna dip my toe into Delta? Yeah, I think I will. Benson, Udachi, so they've only got one radar cruiser. Ah, I can actually stealth torpedo with this. Oh, thank God. It's okay, Major. I think I watched 4 patch notes vids, and yours was one of the tamest. That's good then. So I assume everyone's been ripping it into wargaming for their. Yeah. Just some of the things some of the things this patch, like I like well, like most of the things they did in this patch. I just think they could have done better with some other elements. Going Edinburgh, I'm not expecting the Edinburgh to have smoke, to have radar, I should say. Vladivostok. He's nose on to me, so there's absolutely no point me getting torpedoes onto him until he goes broadside on. Edinburgh.
Engine boost activated.
That got a bit close. Yeah, just switch turrets that side. Ooh. Not too keen over here. What have we got here? Prince Eugen, okay. Yeah, of course you're bloody detectives. This is the Vladivostok who can see you. Oh, plane. Nice. Right, go on. We're going to go over here and dance, I think. I don't think we're going to have any luck against that Vladivostok.
Engine boost deactivated.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
What am I detected by? Iowa, maybe? Or Vladivostok? Probably Vladivostok. What did the Prince Eugen do? Just ram the Prince Eugen? So I was saying, Las Vegas. A lot of things they've done is just arranging deck chairs. Just tidying up a little bit here and there. Yeah, I know what you mean. The thing is, they should have just dropped the Italian cruisers with the correct smokescreen. Firstly, right? Like, secondly, you're telling me these cruisers went through alpha testing and no one noted that the X turret couldn't shoot at a certain angle to the port side in comparison to the starboard side. I thought that was quite obvious. Yeah, so this is the thing. The Italian cruisers should have dropped now, not last patch. Now they dropped them too early. They rushed them out the door. Which now makes me semi-skeptical as to, like, okay, say they do a tech tree split or something. What's that going to look like? Are they going to rush it out the door and then have to fix it up later? And then the changes to the Russian destroyers are negligible at best. And then they're nerfing the British destroyers. Seamless. Even if they are going to be nerfed, I'm gonna get the destroyer because it's a tier 6 premium, and this will make a lot of credits. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. To be honest, it is. I think destroyers could probably do with a little bit of love right now. I think they need to drop the 2 destroyers per team maximum for tier 6 and tier 7 games, because you're lucky to get a destroyer these days. So I think they need to drop that limit, because at the moment, I mean, I could understand before when there was lots of destroyers playing, but at the moment there's not a lot of destroyers playing, and I think you could probably do with encouraging some more destroyers to play more often nowadays. JP God, hello Major. Good to see you, JP. How are you doing? I always wonder when and if they'll ever remove the repair party that they've given to all tier 7 cruisers. I wonder when that will happen. Because that's the thing, the introduction of that repair party is almost, it was a safety cushion so people could learn how to play cruisers. And I wonder when they're going to remove it. Because it's been implemented for about a year now. Mixed Gamer, I'm still waiting for the training room thing and a legendary destroyer. I think to be honest, I think we could do with a legendary cruiser. I mean, I don't care how you try and sell it to me. Alaska is not a cruiser, she's a battle cruiser. So what they've done at the moment so far, get ready for the salt. At the moment, what they've done is they've introduced legendary tier, and they've introduced 2 legendary battleships and 1 legendary battle cruiser, which play like battleships. They're all battleships, let's be honest. Okay, and now. And when you play a legendary ship, you can only division up with a legendary ship. So then you have a division of basically battleships. And so it's like you can't form a diverse division of say a legendary battleship and a tier 7 cruiser and a tier 7 destroyer. You can't do that. Sorry, I'm just gotta focus a little bit here. Because I'm just realising how far behind our team is. Ah, shit, the eye was going to spot me.
Engine boost activated.
Ah, now he spots me. There's their radar cruiser as well. Let's see what we can do. Ah, there's the Chapayev's radar.
Problem solved, sir.
Ah. Not really much I could think of doing there. They need a legendary DD and the legendary DD Hunter cruiser. Yeah, basically they need to actually add some diversity to the legendary tier. But the legendary, the bureau just feels like it's completely neglected. I mean, I'm gonna finish California tomorrow. I'm gonna finish Yamato in the next week, and then that's it. I'm done. And I haven't even really been pushing it that hard. I haven't invested any doubloons really, and I think I invested a tiny bit just to get the gross occur first, like a little bit early for a stream. Otherwise, yeah, legendary tiers just at the moment. Legendary tier just doesn't feel like it's been bulked out. The bureau kind of feels like it's been launched and then neglected. Let's just see how Halloween goes. I think is the best way to put it. JP, Hindenburg could be good or not. I don't know about the Hindenburg. Is that a German cruiser? I don't know too much about that one. That's the thing. I haven't played the PC version of the game. I will be honest. How long are you gonna be until you die? Oh, possibly not too long. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, so some of my knowledge in regards to the ships there is just simply down to what I have looked up and looked into. So regarding the Hindenburg, I don't know too much about it, and therefore I can't really comment. Second on the team, fair enough. We need to do something a bit more fun. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that game. I haven't played the BENSON in a long time. We're gonna have to see if we can. Let's take the Flint out. I haven't done the Flint in ages. So this is the only non-British premium ship. No, it's the second non-British premium ship that I bought because there wasn't a British ship during the patch. That's since I've been buying premium ships for obviously the channel and stuff like that. Seamless. Siege Frigg would be interesting. 380mm guns on a cruiser. This is the thing. There's so many interesting ships there, and we've got a lackluster gross occur first, an alright Alaska, and an all. Well, I can't comment on the Yamato. The Yamato seemed alright when I played her, back when she was being tested at Christmas. Now I know they've done some slightly different changes. Would love to see the Smolensk. Oh, do you know how much people complain about that ship? I want to see. I want to actually see. This is the thing. Why can't they teased us a Russian destroyer? Right. They've kind of teased a British destroyer. Why? Where's the legendary destroyers? I mean, even just. It'd be nice to see a campaign for a tier 7 destroyer again. Because all we've had is Yudachi. But Siegfried is another super heavy cruiser, yeah. But this is the thing, they just need to actually expand it. And this is the thing, I was kind of half expecting, oh, we might get.
All forces, capture that.
Because the thing, when they launched the Bureau, then they added a bit more to the Bureau. I was like, this patch is when they should have added something. And they haven't. Which is a bit of a shame. This is the patch they should have done it. So now, basically, everyone should have completed all the bureaus by now. Hello name that was. How are you doing today?
Get back. Teammate, I need your support.
I'm having a little bit of a whinge at Legendary Tier at the moment. Got to get it off my chest.
Mark the allied target.
Has anyone else gone through all their British destroyers and changed over to steering gears in order to just not have this silly... yeah. Cheshire has 234mm guns. That'll be interesting. Yes, that will be interesting. 9-inch guns. I did start watching some gameplay last night of... I can't remember who it was. I think it was Noster or something like that. He was doing like a Cheshire first impression on the PC version of the game, and it was quite interesting to watch. She doesn't look... on the PC version, she doesn't look that amazing, but I still think she looks really interesting. I do like the look of her, and I look forward to actually playing her and reviewing her for the channel. Actually, I wonder when she will drop. Hello, Pilot Guy. I haven't seen you for a good while, I don't believe. Simbas, I saw how Semensk video by Yuri. This thing would be cancer. Yes. How the hell did the Cleveland get smoke screen?
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Sir. Smoke screen set. Requesting assistance.
What they got here? Itachi, maybe? Yes. So not.
Target penetrated.
Ha ha ha. Me no like Itachi. Yeah, I do like... I forgot how much I liked Flynn. I haven't played her in so long. And Atlanta with his smoke screen. Oh. Who thought that was a good idea? Only she had radar. Oh, I'd love it. Time to dance. Shame I can't get a Smogathon build in the Flint. That'd be beautiful.
Critically damaged. Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, we're down 2 turrets now. Richard Lee's not looking at me. Cleveland's changed targets. Just gotta remember where to lead the target.
We've destroyed an enemy.
Right. What's he firing? He's firing AP. Ooh. Right, I need some armor between me and the Richley. Hopefully I can get that with an island. There we go. Oh, right. Hopefully I can just pour on the yellow rain while I catch up. Semensk is basically an Atlanta run on vodka and hard brass. And it was getting credits saved for Amalfi and its modules as well as modifications. Yeah, no, I've got myself 46 million credits at the moment. I think once I've got the Amalfi, I'll probably save up and I'll have to make a decision between whether I get the Megami, the Bismarck, or the Fletcher. I hope everyone's appreciating the golden shower from my flint on the French battleship. Oh no, you're not going to get away that easy. Oh, you're over here. Oh, time for me to make a move on the objective with only 3,500 health left. Oh, yeah, well, we've done a tiny bit of damage at the moment. Oh, oh, oh! The golden shower starts again. Oh. Oh, you're coming in, are you? Nice. Come on. Let's get a fire. And peek. Nope, a bit more. And peek. No, a bit more. Alright now. No, you're switching over it. So H. Hi Major, do you have the Prince Eugen? Negative. The only Elite XP ship that well, I guess I've got two, because I've got the Atlanta, but I got the Atlanta in the campaign ages ago. And then I've got the Monarch. Prince Eugen's on the to-do list, but at the moment I'm using my global XP to finish off tech trees, because I'm a little bit too lazy to play them. Is the best way to put it. I'm quite happy to keep playing the ships I like playing, and then use the global XP to boost along the tech trees. But I'm not too interested in playing. Nice. Oh, okay. Finally, we can capture this objective. Oh, there we go. Relax. So I'm using the Halloween commander in the Flint. The reason being is it gives you that RDF. So if you do end up in those situations where there's late game destroyers and you have to go hunt them, Flint and the Atlanta are the kind of ships that you don't want hunting them down, is the best way to put it. Well, as a destroyer, you don't want to be seeing that. So I quite like to run it. As for, yeah, sure. I'll give you a hand, Fletcher. Just got to find, was it 3 battleships? Oh. Of course it would be. What we got? Scharnhorst, Roma, and another Scharnhorst. 2 Scharnhorsts. So that's quite interesting. You've got 2 battleships, 11-inch guns, which are going to reload quite quickly. So we're going to see if we can just close in. Hopefully our Fletcher can do a bit of spotting for us. That means that I can actually use my smoke screen again, because that's all reloaded. There we go, getting the capture. What's our battleships? We got Gneisenau and Lion, and they both got lots of HP left. Okay. So I'm probably the weakest ship on my team, which is always concerning. You don't want to be the one that's nearest to death. Although I think we should have this game in the bag because we do have 3 caps. Well, we'll still maintain 3 caps. Oh, okay, right, maybe not. Right, I'll do the capture then. Oh, Shanhorse, you in range? Yes. Golden shower time. We got a fire.
Our victory is in sight.
Gonna pop a smoke, I think. Once we got the first, there we go. We should be alright to open fire. Teamboss, I wonder what commanders will be available on Halloween. I don't know if we have a right commander for USS DD. Is Halsey a good DD commander? I can't remember who I used. I think I used Kincaid. To be honest with the American, well, gotta be honest, the Americans I haven't really played around with too much commander-wise. One of the nations that I have been tinkering around with at the moment has been the Japanese. I've been looking into trying to get a gunboat build where I just simply focus on guns. I think I found a reasonable build. It's quite amusing to use. Polygo Halsey is very good. So I'll check him out. I'll check him out because I can't remember. Actually, I think it might be Halsey I use. Yeah, Kincaid's the cruiser commander. Yes. Speaking of the Americans, I can't remember all the commanders off by heart because I don't play them that much. I can kind of remember which ones I have ranked up, and then that's about it. Yeah, so I think I must use Halsey on my destroyers, and then I use Kincaid on most of my cruisers, on my heavy cruisers. I use Scott on my light cruisers, and I think I use Dewey on my battleships. Because I go for a speed build of my battleships, because they're so slow. So I put Bruce Fraser, Gepetti, and Dewey on my American battleships. That way I'm getting as much as a buff to engine speed as possible. Oh, that was quite an amusing game. Scott with Equilibrium Power plus Helena equals... That's missing some like devil horns. That's what that's missing. It's not just smiley face. You're looking for like a smiley devil. That's Helena Equilibrium Power is horrible. Oh, top of the team. I wasn't expecting that. I was just kind of having a bit of fun in the Flint. Actually, that was quite nice. Let's see. What do I use on? Yeah, I use Halsey. Okay, I'll go for a torpedo build, which I guess with the Americans makes a kind of like balanced build, I guess you could say. What's your other option? Because this is the thing, with the Americans I haven't really put too much. Is it BURKE? So yeah, your other option is BURKE. I mean, it's interesting, but I think... Who was it? It was Echo Drummer during the last stream. He was saying, what's the bet that the Halloween American Destroyer Commander is a torpedo build? Where you get something like Torpedo Safari and something like that. You know, the kind of skills that you get on, say, Reginald Tyrwhitt, like Subsurface Venturer and Torpedo Safari. And I think, well, it'd be interesting to see if they do that, to like obviously improve American DD torpedo range and things like that. And it'd be interesting to see, does Burke have twist and track? I don't think he does. If going off the top of my head, I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. So HALSEY is the only one that comes with twist and track for the Americans. Oh, negative. Yep. And then it was. I use Bumblebee on my American destroyers now. MTCD, Dewey, gross. Yeah, I know. Where is it? Here we go. There's Dewey. Yes, beautiful Dewey, because he increases the battleship speed by 2%, and then I can increase that by another 2.85%, and then 4.25%, in order just to make these battleships just a little bit faster, because I can't stand them. I do apologize, but the American battleships, I don't enjoy them, as they're just so slow and sluggish. I mean, when you consider that my favourite battleship at the moment is HMS Hood, that kind of gives a concept of the kind of gameplay I like. Is the best way to put it. Oh, good lord, it's just jumped along quite quickly. No, Burke doesn't. Hi everyone. How is it going today? That's from Next Zero Gamer. Good to see you. Sorry, I just got to quickly scroll up and just check where we are. I've read that one. But I think that's why I went for HALSEY. Yeah, no, with the Americans, you kind of want to be a destroyer hunter. You're a gunboat with decent torpedoes normally, so being able to hunt a destroyer with them is quite nice. That's why you go for twist and track is what I want to say. And then hello, yeah, the pilot guys, yeah. MTCD, gonna need that speed to get close enough to hit anything. I get it, they are slow girls. Slow. They're so slow, they probably should be in a mental hospital, is the best way to put it. I'm not playing the Colorado unless people want me to. I mean, I'm very tempted to say take up my favourite. What ship are you going to play? I was thinking Hood, unless the chat wants me to play something else. I mean, I could play the Pensacola. Actually, to be honest, being that we've just been talking about it, where is it? There. Maybe I'll take the Helena out. Just because we've just been talking about it. Oh, I can put that on. Architects. Yeah, put that on. That on. Yeah, let's take the Helena out, see how that goes. And then but America does not have the speed for it though. Not sure if that's a response to someone else or whether that's just in response to me. Polyguy, do you have the Charles Mattel? Fortunately not. I do have the Tier 6, the Algeria. The Charles Mattel is obviously another one on my list to push forward for. I'm saving the green points to get the Iowa. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I'll get there eventually. No, I'm not playing the Colorado. That seems to be a theme. There's a lot of people I know who they played up to the Colorado, and then they just don't play the Colorado and they just skip it and go straight to the Iowa. It does seem to be a bit of a theme. I know I'm definitely one who's doing that. To be honest, with the entire American battleship tech tree, I don't think I've played them since. Well, I guess I've dabbled in them. Like I've played them to move the bureau along. But other than that, I've not really sat down and played them, or like to try and grind them. So I'm swinging out to the right hand side, just gonna see if I can find myself a new wife. We've got a potential wife there. We have a potential wife over there. Something just to hide my cruiser behind. It's a tier 6 and 7 game with a tier 5 in it. So we have Fubuki and Akatsuki, a Kagaru and Algeria, a Gneisenhower, a Hood, a Tirpitz and a Jean Bar, and we have one enemy division. So all quite interesting. Getting that catapult fighter launched now. Looks like our friendly Akatsuki's making a move over. New Mexico is a little funny. That's the tier 4? Or is that the tier 5? I think it was. American destroyers don't have the speed for destroyer hunting only if they are in a knife fight and the destroyer charges them. And don't have sonar either. That's true. But then the American destroyers do have the DPM. That's the thing. If you end up in a gunfight with American destroyer, it should usually win. If the enemy player doesn't really know what they're doing. Tier 5. Okay, that's fair enough. I think I'd rather take the Gneisenhower out than the Colorado. I'm going to be honest there. I've completely forgot the kind of ship I'm in. Well, let's play a game where it's called I'm sure the Germans can't hit nothing. So aiming for the superstructure, making a move. There we go. The superstructure again. Right, let's hope the Germans can't hit anything. Yeah, what a surprise. That's the thing, sometimes when you see certain German battleships, like, he had his spotter aircraft up as well. It just, sometimes with German battleships you can just kind of troll them and just go, ah, he'll miss. And you know he'll miss. Well, I don't think it's going to be a good Eisenhower round for much longer in this game. Yeah, the Helena, to be honest, the American light cruisers, since they've introduced equilibrium power, have gone from being good to excellent, I feel. There we go, kill number 1. Let's go see if we can find ourselves another battleship. Our left flank has completely collapsed. Oh, Hood. Alright, I know Hood's not going to like this. Hood's got a really thin deck armour. I know because I play it a lot. So she's not going to like equilibrium of power at all. Just obviously got to try and hit the target, which is always, these ranges a bit more difficult than most. Oh yeah, because I've got equilibrium power, I don't have like a legendary skill. Yeah, that Hood's done for. Right, switch to. She's healing. Nice, right, switch to the Gneisenhower. What are we on? 33,000 damage? It's only been 5 minutes. And we're on fire number 4 as well, out of 67 hits on target. That's quite nice. Oh, hello! Kangaroo, my good friend! Can I interest you in an investment? It's called 15 6-inch guns with high explosives. There's 1/3 of your health. Come back! I want to play! What's with destroyers who don't want to play? Stop running away! Oh, you brought friends? should be alright. Ooh. Oh, kangaroo, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Now there goes the Akatsuki. Let's pop that fire off. There we go.
Problem solved, sir.
Sorry chaps, I will try and catch up with the chat. It's just a little bit intense at the moment.
The ship is on fire.
What to do? Not much more we could do there. Right, let's see where we are. Oh, good lord. I look the other way and things all go bad. Right, let's see. Tip over this way. Just track hello. Oh, hello, Denim. That's how far back I have to go. Good to see you. There was, but most destroyers have smoke to disengage. The American destroyers can only hunt in limited capacity. Yeah, that's fair enough. Mixed Gamer, hey, that's my baby you're shooting at. USDD are support ships, not hunters. They only are known for having twist and track and high rate of fire. Then was the Russian destroyers and French destroyers have the speed for it and are simply better at destroyer hunting. That's fair enough. Good Eisenhower, cheers. And the next to Artillery there was Simos. Helen was a truly great ship. Yes, she is. What I got? Do the French and Russian DDs have twist and track? The Russians do, the French don't. Have not gone that deep into those lines yet, so no idea. Russians yes, French no. There was Russians do French, but French have to stealth and speed. The surprise, yeah, thanks. Good to know. JP, I have the Valkyrie French DD tier 6, but I don't know if it's good or not. I don't have it full upgraded on her. Everyone that thinks twist and track cannot be countered have forgotten all those torps they have baited into. Here's the question: is twist and track still glitched where it tells you that you're being located? Because if it does, then you just read that to counter. That's the thing. Oh well, that's that game. I mean, 63,000 damage. Not quite sure. We might come mid-table-ish, I guess. I'd say mid-table would be fair. Yeah, we could always take a French DD up. You are always located when the closest ship to the person running it. Yeah, so basically it is still broken then. Because if you read the actual description of it, it shouldn't. Increase the main battery to airspeed of your ship and shows the direction to the closest enemy ship. It doesn't say that the enemy ship should know where you are, so at the moment it's still broken then. Basically ever since they fixed it for the Russian cruisers, they broke it for everyone else. So that means trying to bait people into torpedoes when they know that you're the nearest ship isn't really a tactic anymore. You can read it. If you know what you're doing. Actually, I always add that clause. See if we can take a cheesy French ship out. Yeah, let's do Vaclin. JP, can you show me the Vaclin build? Yeah, go for it, go for it. So I run the French DDs as torpedo boats, because that was the only ability of them that I actually found comparable. So obviously I've gone for Bay and Sims, Subsurface Venturer, Fragile Threat, Torpedo Safari, Destroy Be Destroyed, and then Unstoppable. It's a different build, but I seem to have the most success out of that build. That is a good clause to add a level load. Some people are successful with some really odd builds. Yeah, no, it's fair enough. With Twist and Track, since because nowadays when you see that you're located, you can instantly look at the ships on the enemy team. You can identify which ships could potentially have those commanders, and you can then read it. Is Violetti any good? Yeah, they're both good. They both do different things though. Avion is more of a torpedo build, and whereas Violetti's more of a gun build. I just found Avion suited my playstyle better, is the best way to put it. I liked the way that the torpedoes hit like they hit like a train. That's what I liked about them. So I kind of went, okay, torpedoes hit like a train. Let's focus on the torpedoes. It may not be to everyone's taste. Some people may prefer to go for a gun build. And the gun's all right. The problem is with the French DDs is their main battery reload booster is so easy to counter. But then I say that from a perspective of a British DD player. When I see a French DD, I can't wait for them to use their main battery reload booster, because then I just pop one of my mini smoke screens. I literally tease it out. I go, go on, use it. Yeah, brilliant. Now pop my smoke. There you go. Then now they've wasted their one special consumable for that entire game. Especially if you're playing something like Jervis or Lightning as well, or Cossack as well. Right, yeah, spawned on the right. Tier 5 and 6 game. Icarus, Akatsuki, Vaclin, Nuremberg, Pensacola, New Orleans, Fuso, Scharnhorst. Pardon me. Okay. Heading over to the right, but the one thing with the French you always have to remember is their agile ability of their below average rudder shift and large turning circle. So always take that into account. They're not that agile. Their turrets are quite slow traversing as well, and you have to have a very broad stance in order to take on a gunfight, and your armor's quite thin, so you're usually looking at most high explosive shells penetrating your armor, and you'll have to offer quite a large target to the enemy DD. Ooh. Let's see, where are we? Next we go. I like them both. It really depends on how you like to play. Yeah, no, I completely agree there. Then was I like to hybrid my French destroyers. No, that's fair enough. I think it all depends on how you like to play them. Because it's one. I think that's one of the nice things about this game. There's not. You can't really say there's always like. Well, there is a right and a wrong way to do it, but there's lots of right ways to do something. And so simply saying it has to be done this way, usually that person isn't completely correct. Nuremberg's turning in, but not too fast. New Orleans is coming around. So let's see if we can do a French flip. So use my lock gun view to get that all started to move over there. Dave, you can still hide from Twist and Track if you are in a DD and you're in front of a cruiser or a battleship. They can't tell. Yeah, no, that's the other one. If you can, it's all about just reading the enemy team. and knowing what to expect and knowing what the commanders are like. But that's why it's like, even though I play, like, people who know me, or like when you see me do the community games and stuff, you know that I literally I just play British. I play British cruisers, I play British battleships, I play British destroyers. That's all I really play. What's here? Oh, Leander laid the smoke screen. Okay, so I just got to do the spotting here then. That's fine by me. Although it does mean that Nuremberg is going to be getting quite close. Yeah, we should be alright just to break off from this one. Yeah, everyone seems to be distracted. I think Nuremberg's actually getting closer. I think we're going to see if we can give that Nuremberg something to think about. What's in there? Backward as well. Okay, let's see if we can try and give this Nuremberg something to think about as he gets too close to our... No, we'll just use our engine boost then to dodge the rest of this. Should drop of detectability. Yeah, right. New Orleans is not really too interested in me. We've got 2 destroyers. I didn't catch what the other one was. You 2 cruisers need to get the hell out of here, really, to be totally honest. Oh, let's just do a bloody widespread. It's called Fire and Forget. Okay, we got the division. That's probably in New Orleans giving me a good wallop. Let's do this. Oh, New Orleans is gone. Okay, right, nice, right. Switch guns left side and check the chat. Where did I get to? Dave, you can have to try. Yeah, next time we go. But great content, always refreshing when people know actual things instead of just saying mess. Dave, hey next era, enjoy your content. If I run French as a gunboat, I play outskirts more like a Russian harasser build. They are fast and accurate at long range, so hard for enemy to return fire. That's fair enough. Let's see what I can do. To us, we might be able to just tickle this Scharnhorst from range. I mean, put a couple of narrow spreads down there just to keep him honest, and see if we can get a fire from range. Am I being too cheeky? I think I'm being too cheeky. I'm gonna hold fire. Hold fire, drop of detectability, and continue the cap. Nice, someone got a torpedo into him. Oh, he's distracted now. Let's see what we can do, because we're nearly going to drive off behind some cover here, so just reading the map just to know when I can and can't shoot. I should be safe soon. Probably aim a little higher, try and get the HE. I want the HE to land in his superstructure. There we go, that's kind of like it. Let's just see. Here we go, we're through, we're through. Right, where are we? Then it was, give me 10 years and I may get my Hippo to Legendary 3. Is that the Zero Lane Hippo? Well, that's where ranking a commander all the way up to, top legendary makes sense, because then you can use that one commander to buy universal commendations. So that's what I do with Reginald Tywit nowadays. Reginald Tywit is now my go-to for getting universal commendations for the Zero Lane commanders. So that's my cheeky little trick there. Dave, I have the Akatsuki set up as a gunboat with twist and track and guns. The guns hit hard. Yes, yeah, no, I completely agree. I've been testing it recently. Serious guns, accurate. Using Cruto or Halsinger? I'm using Halsinger at the moment, actually, for my gun build. Wow. Let's take the Akatsuki. How did the other game go? Let's go to the service record, because there's no point trying to Helena. How would it become? Second on the team with Helena. That was quite nice then. Made ourselves a quite tidy profit. 63,000 damage. Where do we come with the Vaquelin, actually? I wasn't really paying attention. Mid-table. Eh. I'm happy with that. Not bad for a ship I haven't played in a long time, I have to be totally honest. Could have done better, but yeah, because that's the first time I've played a French destroyer since God, since the Le Fantasque came out, I think. Oh, pardon me. Oh no, sorry. Got bloody eyelash stuck in my eye. Oh, right. Sorry, you're gonna have to watch me do this for a little bit while I try and unpick my eyes. Right, I think that's done it. Right, where are we? Firstly, I want to go to my Helena, and I want to strip my Helena off of all those flags. Then I was thinking maybe take the Akatsuki out. What's your preferred? What do you prefer? German DDs or British DDs? I prefer British DDs just due to their manoeuvrability. And also, I like their smoke screens. I like their. I can live with their sonar and things like that. The Germans are nice, but they're a bit too what I call fat in the water. A bit too slow to respond. I don't like big destroyers as much. So that's why I don't really enjoy the Russians. I don't really enjoy the French, and I don't really enjoy the Germans. I do like them, but they're just a little bit too fat in the water, and I don't like that side of it. I prefer something that's really quite manoeuvrable in the water. I am a little bit annoyed with the recent the plans change to the British DD line with the removal of the propulsion mod system, because obviously propulsion mods was really my justification before it was you could slow down in the smoke quicker, you could accelerate out of the smoke quicker, and you could accelerate quicker when you spotted torpedoes. They're now taking that away. From what I've done testing wise, it's noticeable change on the Jervis and the Icarus. I've noticed that, yeah, okay, you can kind of feel the lack of acceleration when you switch to steering gears. The Lightning, I don't think it affects my Lightning gameplay that much. Lightning just feels completely unaffected. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, actually, I've still got it set up, but yeah, I've just been testing the gunboat build. I've gone for sims because I'm trying to play a gunboat. I want as much HP, as much staying power as possible, and then I'm just trying to focus as much on the guns as possible. So obviously improving traverse speed and reload time, and then going for again more reload time, shell damage, twist and track. I don't think you can I couldn't really decide between those two, but I don't want to go for the increased shell grouping. So that's why I went for Cloudy Days, and then Leviathan again for that staying power in the fight, I guess you could say, because Japanese destroyers don't have a lot of HP to start with. I might take this out for giggles, really, I guess you could say. Where are we? Oh, good lord, right. I know the words you're asking an obvious question, British laugh out loud. Galaxy, no. Hello, Galaxy. Firstly, because it's good to see you. But I'm not quite sure what you're saying no to, but we might see. I might as well plug the usual. Give the stream a thumbs up if you can. It always helps. Galaxy German. Oh, okay. All right. We have some German bias. Icarus and Lightning are slick. How do you feel about the nerf coming? Oh, you answered my question. I do apologise. I'm one of those. I rattle on and then I check the chat and I realise I've kind of like, yeah, I may have answered people's questions. Um, yeah. Shall we take the Akatsuki out, or does anyone want to see anything else? Does anyone want to see any certain cruisers or any certain battleships? I'm always give it a go. Is the honest answer. Um, to be honest, we've gone actually almost over halfway of the stream, so um, I'll take the Akatsuki out, but I'll do the usual opening the division to the community. So I'll play this game. Algeria. Okay, I take the Algeria out. But after the Algeria game, I'll open up the division in the stream, and if you're on the PS4 and you would like to join me for a game or two while live streaming, then you can feel free to make yourself available in a division. Yes, we're with Algeria. Let's see. However, I should note that when I will be playing in the division, I'll probably play ships that I'm more comfortable with, just because. See, Algeria, here we go. So if that does interest you, feel free to obviously make yourself available for a division on the PS4, and then drop your gamer tag into the stream if you've not done it before, and if you have before, then I should remember your names. Yeah, let's take the Algeria out then. Polygon, yeah, with that one. Let's go. Next we go. It seems like such a targeted nerf, though. I know what you mean. It just seems. My favourite one is they were outperforming all ships apart from the French. Okay, but isn't it nice to let the British actually have something? I mean. JP God on an Xbox, Pilot Guy on an Xbox 2. They didn't add anything back though. Well, right. This what peeved me off the most with it. We're going to unequip the modules from your ships. Okay. So we're still going to have to. So we're going to have to go in and we're going to have to assign a new module, whether that's damage control or steering gears. Then your propulsion mods will be added to your inventory. Wait, just give us the credits. Like, that's my. Just take them away, fine, but give us the credits, then we can use those credits to reinvest into the destroyers. Because if you look at it this way, they basically conned us out of what 300,000 credits, basically. Because. I pretty much got everything. I don't see myself adding propulsion mods to anything at the moment. What am I going to do with 3 propulsion modules? Wait until they drop another tech tree? Yeah. Just reduction. Exactly, I don't think they fully understand the DD life at all. What am I in? I'm in Algeria. Right, plane up. Engine boost on because I want to make sure I'm as hard to hit as possible. And we're going to start dancing. And I haven't even done the shipping forecast either. Oh, I'm in the tier 5 and 6 game. Han, Aoba, Leander, York, Boise, Atlanta, Bayern, Gneisenhower, KG5. I am looking forward to them being able to allow us to actually division up across console, because then that would make the in-stream division, obviously it would open it up a lot more to you guys. So I do hope they do that. I mean, they said it was coming soon, and then we've never heard anything about it since. But then again, they are slightly behind on some of the things that they are doing to the game, I guess you could say. So when you consider that the Italians aren't getting their proper smoke until a patch after they released, and the map ping is coming a patch later than they initially expected, I guess you could say. Should be right angled against that. Let's see if we can find the Atlantis Citadel from this range. Nah, he slowed down. Oh, we're just gonna bounce off the map. Atlantis dead still. What's that? Leander. Okay, that's not too concerning. There we go. Nice. Oh, now you're going to pay attention to me, Atlanta. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I enjoyed that a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Right, let's see if we can get this Leander. There we go. Right, okay. Let's get the guns off to my starboard stern, and let's get heading over towards the Charlie objective. I'm going to go behind this island. I just don't trust going around the front of it, just because of the Gneisenhower. If I go behind it, at least then it gives me a bit more protection from the Gneisenhower. Let's see if I can get my rear guns around nicely. There we go. I just know if I go straight across that front, I'm just going to end up getting citadeled. So I'm going to go around the back. It's going to take longer, but I'm going to live longer for it, I hope. Also means I can cheekily get a couple of rounds out before I disappear. There we go, there's a fire and destroyed the torpedoes on the Gneisenhower. I'm liking that. Let's see. There we go. Again, this is another ship I haven't played in a long time. I'm going to confess, I'm actually enjoying it. I mean, obviously, I've got a bit lucky with the matchmaking. I am at the top tier of the game. But yeah, it's a ship I haven't played in a long time. Let's see if we can turn in and dodge. Well, we'll probably bounce most of this. It's HE. That's alright. Yeah, alright, let's get those out. Let's try some AP, because we do have 8-inch guns, and it'd be interesting just to test to see what we can do with it. If I could find the bloody time. No, the cliff's got in the way. Oh no, I got one shot through. Let's see. Shatters. Right, what's left on the enemy team? York, Boise, Bayern, Gneisenhower, and KG5. Right, so we're going to probably need to make a push towards a cap. So that's what I'm going to start doing now. But at the same time, it would be nice to get rid of that Gneisenhower just to try and reduce some of the basically their team's HP. Right, okay. So I'm having to like try and gauge how he's moving along the edge of the map because it's. Let's try that. Okay. Because he's kind of like sailing sideways and trying to judge how much to lead when they're sailing sideways is interesting at best. But I don't really want to keep going if I can. I would like to try and finish this Gneisenhower from here. Looks like he's slowing down his sideways momentum. Yeah, he's turning back. Come on, let's get rid of him. He's only got 7,000 health left. Nice, that should be him. There we go, nice. Right, let's try and get this middle objective, but at the same time I've got to bear in mind Bayern's coming in from the north. Chances are I don't think anyone's going to come from the south. Yeah, it looks like they've already heavily committed to the north side of the map, so I might be able to loop in behind the island in the centre. This is where it's going to be interesting to be able to ping the map. That I do look forward to. Let's see. Get the engine boost on. I will catch up with the comments in a second. Oh, Bayern damage conned the double fire that I set, so instantly going to see if I can try and get another fire and then hope it sticks. Come on. There we go, there's one fire. Come on, let's get this turned before that AP hits. Oh, that must have gone straight through my stern plating. That's high explosives coming in from the KG5. Also, that KG5 is at such a range that I can actually dodge the incoming shots, but the Bayern's a little bit too close. Go on, give us a torpedo. Nice. Right, guns, port side, and I'm going to see if I can try and catch up with the comments. Where are we? Oh god, where did I get to? Xbox X. They didn't. Just reduction. They told me AA has no purpose in the game even after CVs come into the game. AA on DDs, that is to be specific. Potentially. I think anti-aircraft. I think there are some anti-aircraft destroyers in the game. I think the Kid is one. There are quite a few. The thing is, when CVs come to the game, even though they said yeah they will, it's like, but when? And it's going to take a lot of development, and so I still think it's kind of like an if stage, because they say they want to bring them, but they haven't actually started to encounter some of the practicalities of actually introducing them. And when they do introduce them, I can see massive reworks to anti-aircraft and modules, consumables. It's going to be such a massive rework. It's going to be basically rebuilding the game, and that's why I don't think it's going to be happening. Late 2021, maybe 2022. It could even be later than that. Let's be honest. It's going to take a lot of development to do. Denin, they just are suffering. It's just the way they are. Next, here we go. I have a solution to the crossplay. I'll send the email. Oh, fair enough, thank you. Pony guy, too late for the Atlanta. Next year, I always love seeing an Atlanta go to the Atlantis. Oh god, right. Then it was have extra propulsion mod in infantry for me, not an issue due to the fact that I'm going to put it on the Amalfi. Okay, I think I might go steering gears with the Amalfi. But of course, it's each to your own. I enjoy getting tag teamed by battleships in the Hipper clip. Oh my god, yeah. When I was watching that, I was like, oh no, yeah. I just saw it happening. That was probably the best clip I've got of, yeah, like you say, getting tag teamed in a Hipper. Oh, horrible. Denin, next to you, you're speaking of a bad thing. Just know it would be awkward. That was the destroyer answer. Like a son meeting his dad that went out for some milk and didn't come back. DJs already have the ability to shoot planes down. It's about as lucky as getting a useful secondary build. And the thing is it's when it comes to aircraft carriers, you're gonna have to um, destroy the squadron. That's the thing. With spotter aircraft and capital aircraft, just one aircraft. When it comes to CVs, you're going to be looking at flights of about um, at least probably 4 aircraft, probably up to like 8 aircraft, coming in a strike force of a couple of aircraft. But you're going to have to shoot the whole squadron. That's the thing. Oh, engine boost, nice. Okay, we'll use that. See if we can just swish past this. Nice. Oh, sort that out. I need that back. I think I'm going to sacrifice the cap. Oh, we just had a friendly tap from our friendly Maiku. Right, let's see, because I don't want to be wherever that's landing. Ah, it's not even for me. Okay, that's nice. Oh, yeah, we got another fire. This Algeria is she's quite nice. I have to confess, I will have to confess. Then, I wonder if the Atlanta guns will be able to shoot down planes when they come to CVs. Yes and no. Because the reason why I say that is they did an aircraft carrier rework and an anti-aircraft rework on the PC version, and so before a ship would have almost like a bubble of DPM, and as you got closer to the ship, the DPM would get higher and higher. And so with the Atlanta, she had all her main battery was obviously anti-aircraft guns. She is an anti-aircraft cruiser at the end of the day, and so of course they absolutely tore up aircraft. However, after the aircraft carrier rework, the effectiveness of those batteries has dropped off, because now, rather than it being a bubble that gets more and more dense as you close in, it's turned into more of a the guns only worked at that. Oh, Kraken! They only worked at like a set range, and unfortunately, due to that set range, those guns aren't as effective as they used to be. So, yes, and it depends on what route they go down with Legends, and I think it's going to be a long time to until we can actually confirm where they're going to go with it. And to what extent, how useful anti-aircraft is actually going to be. Oh, right. I would be happy to shoot down a spotter plane from my BB to stop getting burned down by a cruiser behind an island. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, it was. I only be using steering gears in slot 3 of the Amalfi. Okay, no, fair enough. I think I might go double steering gear. The reason being is with the smoke screen rework, I'll probably be very kitey, and I'm probably going to want a very effective rudder when it comes to that. But yeah, $138,000 is not bad. Probably guy, wait till you get the Charles Patel. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, the thing is, I progressed the French tech tree to the Algeria, and then I think something else. I think the British cruisers dropped, and of course, wow, you know me, British. I kind of got a little bit distracted. So yeah, no, that was quite amusing. But since things have died down, you know, I've started playing around a little bit more, checking out other things. Everyone's happy with the Kraken. Miss Major, too much chatting, Major. You could have killed the KGV for your views. Yeah, come on, I'm what 1,300 XP above the next best player on our team. Right, this was where I was saying I was going to be doing a community game. So if any of you out there would like to join me on the PlayStation for a division, then you can always just make yourself appear available for a division. Oh, alright, I know that one. Anyone else is there? Give me a well, just appear, or oh, let me. Oh, sorry, I got a stretch. I'm getting cramp. I always sit cross-legged, or I've always got one leg crossed anyway, I should say, and so I always end up cutting off the blood supply into my leg, and then I usually end up with cramp after about an hour. I should really know better. At Las Vegas, I could. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll just check. There you go. There we go. So I've got Bast and Eternal Base. Right, so obviously I'm going to be playing something British, and I think we're now sufficiently enough through the stream for me to crack out the rum. So I'd like to say thank you for everyone who's actually here. It was quite nice actually to have quite a good movement in the chat. Actually, it's much appreciated. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who is here. If you can give the stream a thumbs up, it's always much appreciated, and cheers. Oh, I've been looking forward to that. Oh, right. Tier 6. I might put that into the chat. Oh yeah, it would help if by the time I now typed it, you would see. I usually prefer tier 6. That's all. Let's see. What we got? Jervis. Oh. And a hood. Oh. Fiji or Belfast? I'm gonna get Fiji. I'm feeling lucky. So if everyone's ready, we'll do a... Do you want a countdown? No. I want to survive. That's why I do these community ones, because when I do the community ones, you get to play with me without killing me. Oh. See, where did I get through? Yeah, everything's okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, if we're gonna do like, to be honest, this is why I'd really like them to actually introduce the it's why I like them to actually introduce the training room, just so then you can actually do like community games. It'd be brilliant, like just to get everyone from the community into a team death match of like playing dirt skis or something like that. I really think we need it. Admittedly, it's like I think the community is saying we would really like this, and they keep telling us, "Oh, but you won't use it." It's like, no, you give it to us and we'll use it. It seems like their issue of introducing it at the moment is that they're concerned that if they introduce another game mode, that they're going to divide the, well, not even the game mode, but like it's sandbox mode, that they'll divide the player base between multiple game modes. Yet they haven't got a problem with introducing ranked and Halloween and April Fools and the Yamato event and things like that. Right, let's see. Tier 6 and 7 game. Mass Helena, Prince Eugen, Pippa, Sinop, KG5, Colorado, Odin, and Jean-Bar. Amusingly, it's a PS4 only game, so there's no Xbox players here. So someone obviously has chosen not to enable cross-platform play, which is a strange choice. And the good one is there's no radar cruisers on the enemy team, and it's only really the Hipper and the Prince Eugen which have like a very aggressive sonar. I just realised we've got all British ships in the division. Right, yeah, I'm going to be slowing down here and popping a smoke screen. So I've just got to wait till it gets to 20 knots and then I should be able to pop it. There we go. And what I'll do, I'll see if I can focus the Helena. Because I think the Helena is quite a big... Well, obviously, we've just done a Helena game, so we kind of know the kind of threat that the Helena does actually present. So we'll see if we can actually get rid of her. Now, here's an interesting one. So I'm looking at the minimap and I'm seeing we've got 6 ships here and only 2 enemy ships have been spotted over the Charlie objective. So there's quite a high likelihood that the mass is actually spawned over towards the Charlie objective. So I haven't really got too much to be concerned about regarding battleships over there. What's this? Oh, there's an Odin coming into Brawl. Didn't see that. Ooh, someone just dished it out on the Odin there. I think we got him. Nice. Prince Eugen.
Off to a cracking start.
Oh, here comes the Torps. Gonna switch gun sides. I think my concealment should be good enough. Only just though. Yes, I am. Well, I was stealth torpedoing with a British cruiser. It's only with the KG5 who can see me, so it's a bit risky, I know. He is loading AP. He's not firing at me. So let's get in here, slow down, do a hard turn, because you always lose more speed when you do a hard turn. Drop in that smoke. Doing a hard left as well because I now want to kick up my turrets. And yeah, I can live with that. Let's see, we've got a broadside KG5 here, so it's time to try and get some of that British AP into it. Helena's playing hide and seek behind the bloody island. I'm just seeing it. Can I take out some of their DPM quicker? I might see if I can focus fire the Colorado out. Because obviously, what we want to do is try and take away what DPM they got, because they got so many ships here. So I'm going to try and focus on obviously the weakest ship, because if we can kill it, even if a ship's still got 5,000 HP, it still has the same DPM. So what you need to do is obviously try and finish off ships as you go along. So that's why, yes, it may appear like kill stealing, but you do need to actually. I always switch my focus. So I think the next one, obviously, on my focus is going to be the KG5. No, he's left my talk range now. We just keep hitting him like that. We should get all crumbs. There goes the hood. This is my question. There's 3 of us here versus 6 of their ships. Surely our team should have been Surely our team should have been able to steamroll the other part of the map. Sorry, Vass. Just a friendly chest bump. Nice. I'm gonna have to pop a smoke again straight away. I'm gonna use one of my heals. I need some health back. Get that smoke start to lay.
Smoke generator. Smoke screen set.
Oh, it started raining. Of course it has. Live in the UK, don't I? Come on, KG5, keep staying in the straight line. I might get one if I'm lucky. I don't think I will though. Ooh. Yes.
We sank their battleship.
Right. Well, don't worry about the Prince Zygon because he's just running away. I don't mind him running away because he's taking his DPM out the fight. Oh. Right. Where was I? Didn't know you issued GCP Oregon, Las Vegas, 7 enemy ships on your side. Yeah, I know there was quite a lot next to us there, which was quite amusing. Then the British Yorkshire T team. Sorry, that has tickled me probably a little bit more than it should. This is the nice one about having Smogathon on the British. Look how fast those torpedoes are. Go on, let's get him. Yes. That's a big plus 10 knots to the speed of the torpedoes on the British cruisers is lovely, I have to confess. And then was trying to pop into the smoke to go undetected. No, that's fair enough. It was quite a fustercluck on our flank because we went in and there was a lot of them and it was pretty impossible for us to actually get out of there. You were pretty much in between a rock and a hard place. Is the best way to put it. It was a little bit rough. So if you ever bet what the weather is tomorrow, always going to rain. It ain't yet. It makes a nice torpedo hit. Well, this is the thing. I run a destroyer commander in my British cruisers, and I think it's the best cruiser commander build you can go for in the game for the British. To be honest, I think it's so good. I'm half waiting for Wargaming to actually nerf it. That's the thing. I just have a thought in the back of my head. They're going to nerf this because I can't see it. I think it's too good. I mean, I did a game earlier where I was playing with I was playing in the division with two people I know, and I got 195,000 damage in Edinburgh. That's probably the highest damage game I've had in a long time. And yeah, I just think the chain smoking build on the British cruisers is one of the best builds you can have. I'm not sure how many of you have who use it, whether you can testify to it. Does it work for you, or am I just the only crazy person who seems to enjoy it? Let's see if we can mop up this synop. Yeah, I can live with that. I want to continue the hard tech. Okay, there it goes.
Torpedoes to port.
That's alright. Come on, we'll fix that. And we'll see if we can find that. Give us a back-to-back Kraken. Nope. Denied. Oh well, right, we're just gonna go for the cap. I don't think there's much more else I could really do. Las Vegas, and then was you were the focus of their fire, so you kind of did your job by keeping me and the Major alive. It's cruel, but it is true. Unfortunately, I guess you could say. JP, I'm working on my lander. I want Fiji. Fiji. I don't think it's just because of the ship itself, but I feel that the best cruiser in the British tech tree at the moment is Fiji. Not just because of the ship, but also because of the matchmaking that goes with the ship. That's what I kind of feel. I think Fiji, she's good for her tier, and she has good matchmaking. Or she's good enough for the matchmaking. It's kind of like the thing I don't like with Edinburgh. It's not because of Edinburgh. It's just because of the matchmaking. Sometimes you just end up with in land of battleships, and you got no destroyers to do any spotting for you, and everyone's got radar and stuff. Whereas I think Fiji's quite nice, especially. Okay, yeah, this is a tier 6 and 7 game, but she does very well for herself, I guess you could say. Is a nice way of me trying to put it. That was the main reason I was there, to make myself the centre of attention. Funny guy, I should give this build a try. Denin, when I play, I use the build to make credits for better ships. Multiples. Fiji struggles sometimes when up tiered. Yes. I think I agree with that. But again, it's a bit more situational. It just depends what's in tier 7. Whereas like with Edinburgh, you know you're going to be in tier 7 every time, and therefore the chances of coming across radar cruisers or bulky radar cruisers, not enough destroyers and things like that, is always detrimental. Unless anyone else on the PlayStation wants to have another go, I might do another game with Las Vegas, and it was. I assume they probably want to play a tier 7, but 127,000 damage, I'm quite happy with that for a ship that only has AP. 4 kills. Now, the torpedoes in the British cruisers are, I think, are a must. That's why I also like the original Tywit build. We've got a smattering all over the board there, that's fair enough. Made himself a decent profit at the end of the day. So I know I go on about it all the time, but this is what I go for. So I think Belfast is probably one of the best inspirations you can have for a smoke cruiser, simply because reducing your attack speed when firing in smoke is really nice. Bass and Eternal Abyss, I'll just let you pick some tier 7s, and I'll join you in a second once I've gone through this. Then we have Mikoa. I like to go sneaky as possible, and so then that backs up with Look at Me Now, where I'm obviously reducing my attack speed even further. Now the base trait's alright. I mean, torpedo reload time, that's nice, I guess. It is quite nice. Steering gear impairment chance, it's nothing really that. Now subsurface venture is quite interesting because you don't have to take that negative of having the reload time of guns, because that's for destroyers. So now your torpedo launchers are reloading faster, your torpedoes are going even faster. It's great. Now you go to torpedo safari, and again you're improving those torpedo range at the cost of nothing, because you're not a destroyer. So again, now this is making those torpedoes even better. So the torpedoes are really quite nice on the British cruisers. You can always stealth torpedo from tier 5 up, depending on your modules and your inspirations and stuff like that. Obviously, Smoke in the Water, your smoke cruiser, but Smogophon is where it's at. The reason being is smoke generator reload time minus 50%. So it's from tier 4 up, from tier 5, you're looking at like 10 seconds. If you have a rare battle booster, I think, the one that does the consumable reload time, and then you get an additional 2 charges. That's quite nice. And okay, minus 50% to the late time it takes to lay a smoke screen, but just remember to slow down to 20 knots before you lay a smoke screen, and you're already really stealthy due to Mikoa and look at me now, that you can get in nice and close. And then obviously now with the legendary ability of improved torpedo speed, yes, get this ranked up to the maximum, because now that plus 10 knots on the torpedoes is great. I'm really enjoying it, I have to confess. And let's see what we got. We've got an Odin and a Targo, so I think we will be taking the Lightning out. And while I'm just switching to that, where are we on the chat? Las Vegas only 4.2k damage, but I finished 4th. I guess my spotting was spot on. Yeah, that didn't. Yes, no. It's amazing how much. As long as if you're on a DD, stick near a smoker cruiser, because you'll make an absolute bomb. I mean it. You'll make an absolute bomb out of just spotting damage, because they're just churning it in for you. It's great. So if you see a smoke cruiser, stick to them like glue. That's my honest answer there. Okay, let's get the Lightning ready. Let's go with that. Next game, will you be streaming tomorrow? No, I try and limit myself to just one gameplay stream a week. I do that on Fridays, and it's usually about 2 hours long. Sometimes I might go a little bit longer. I might, to be honest, I should be ending now, but I think I'm going to go a little bit longer. I might go another half an hour or so, just because it seems to be going alright. And also, I've only just started the run, to be totally honest. Next we're going Hellslinger plus Belfast on Tywit might be insanely powerful. Yes, but the British, well, if you talk about the cruisers, the size of the smokescreen on the cruisers is already quite big, so I don't think you need to improve that radius anymore. But if you're talking about DDs, then yeah, I could maybe possibly appreciate putting that on a DD. That's fair enough. And then you could improve reload with Von Spey. Yes, no, I did look into that when I first got it. I did think about improving the reload even further, but I just felt that reducing the detectability of the cruiser and the detectability when firing smoke was more crucial to my kind of gameplay. I like to get in close with it. Basically, I treat them as big destroyers is the best way to put it. Anyway, I better quickly do the shipping forecast. Obviously, it's a tier. It's a tier 6 and 7 game, but some poor sods in a tier 5. We have a Kagero Z23, Pensacola in the division with a Colorado. Then we have a Hipper, a Roma. We have a double Odin division. Then we have an Iowa. So we've the whole division. This is a nice one. When you do a division with one battleship, one cruiser, one destroyer, you always end up spawning in next to each other. That means you can actually have a bit of a game plan. Obviously, spotting the Iowa, and he's breaking off from this engagement. So I'm just going to see what I can play around with here. It's like Joe, live streams like this, your channel is just going to grow. That's fair enough. The thing is, it's about doing the live streams. I do enjoy doing the live streams. It's just trying to fit them in around the wife's work. As some of you may know, the wife is she's a carer. She goes into people's homes for the elderly and the vulnerable, and yeah, but it does help some of their day-to-day things. Some of them, sometimes she has to deal with end-of-life care, and so her hours, of course, have to meet the client's needs. So she does from really early in the morning to help them get out of bed and have breakfast and stuff like that, and she comes home really late at night after she's basically put them all to bed. So it's always just trying to fit it in around her work. And Fridays, usually she's but the time she comes in from her shift is quite consistent. So that's why I picked Fridays, and also it makes sense with me as well because with the channel, I'm pretty much a video every day. The intention's only probably to be about 4 videos a week, but I seem to do about 6 on the occasion. So live streaming on a Friday night is quite nice because I don't do a video on a Saturday, and so by live streaming on a Friday night, it means that one there. It means that I'm live streaming on probably the only night of the week when I'm not recording a video for the channel, whether that's a let's play or a review or something like that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep running because I was thinking of popping a smoke screen there and opening fire on the Roma, but I think I'm just if I open fire on the pop of smoke, I'm going to lose the spot on the Roma. So I think I'm just going to break off and see if I can. There we go. Okay, that's all right. Yes. Sorry about that, I got a little bit too close to the room. I'm not paying complete attention. I do apologise. Las Vegas, what kind of rum is in your glass, Major? Oh, it's just a basic dark rum. Nothing special, to be totally honest. Although I am thinking, I'm tempted. Should we, as we get close to Halloween, maybe I should get myself a bottle of Kraken spiced rum. That does sound. Is it spiced? I can't remember. Captain Morgan's is spiced rum, isn't it? I can't remember whether Kraken's spiced or not. I've never had it. I'm just basically thinking, oh, it would be quite in theme with the channel. Well, not the channel, but maybe the game, just to get a bottle of Kraken rum. That'd be quite amusing. Trying to think, have I had it? I know we bought a miniature of it once. I think we gave it away as a Christmas present. Yeah, no, I think we did. And then it was on your smoke. Dave, what, you don't drink Navy rum? I do. I had a lovely bottle of Lamb's Navy rum over my vacation, not last week, week before. The problem is, I can only buy it in 1 litre bottles. Oh Christ! Right, I'm coming. I know, I'm on my way. Gee, little sod. Yeah, so no, I do drink Navy rum. I think the bottle I got is just simply classified as dark rum. It's not classified as Navy rum. Oh, okay, that was just amusing to watch. Right, no, okay, I've got to turn back now and go for the cap. Oh no, I won't. So this has turned more into me just sailing around in the destroyer while I just chat away. I do apologise. Let's see if I can get this cap sorted. I mean, I haven't done any damage. I haven't done anything. Oh. We've got a Pensacola coming down here. Now I'm just going to flip out a couple of torpedoes there and see what's what. Right, where are I? Las Vegas handled it, lol. He potatoed into me and didn't have torps ready. Was a little bit eager to come around the corner, was he? Okay, so we're actually going to get a capture. Whether or not we're going to get any kind of points at the end of this game is going to be another good question. Dave, I like Captain Morgan, Spice, and Havana Special Rum. Okay. This is the thing, I'm only quite new to the rum scene. Okay, there it is. But I do drink quite, well, I do enjoy, I should say. I do enjoy quite a few spirits. I do enjoy whiskey, single malt, brandy. Do like it's a fortified wine, but I do like port. Obviously, I like my wine. Yeah. Basically, I'm just coming across as like a massive alcoholic. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like a lot of things actually. Yeah, I guess you could say. Oh, hello.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Maybe I should have done the rest. I was saving them just in case. Yeah, I should have fired the rest. That would have been quite amusing to actually slam 8 torpedoes into him. I do apologise. I was thinking, oh, I might just save him just to... I was waiting for him to commit to a turn before firing them. He just never did. Yeah, I should have just fired them all. But then there's always that situation where you fire them all and then they turn. You go, oh, I shouldn't have fired them all. I should have held on to some. So it's one of those like swings and roundabouts kind of events. I do apologise, chaps. I've kind of left you hanging out there. We'll jump on board with Eternal Abyss. Or how's Vast doing? Yeah, we'll jump on board with Eternal Abyss and see how this goes. Then we might jump over to Vast and see what's going on over there. And it also gives me a nice little chance to enjoy some of this run. Oh, nice. So we'll quickly jump over to Vast. There we go. Let's see how he's doing. So focusing down on the Colorado. So the enemy's only got 3 ships left. We do have the points advantage. We don't yet have the cap advantage. And that's going to take a little while. Vast does have buckets of health though, so I do have quite a lot faith in him, I should say. I missed my joke. I'm drinking Sailor Jerry spiced rum. This stream has just turned into a rum appreciation club. Do you like rum? Yes, yes, I like rum. Yes, yes. I drink this rum. That's so nice. I drink this rum. Oh. I should call it back to the rum rather than back to the port. Oh. I'll have to look that up. Sailor Jerry spiced rum. It's not one I've heard of before. Ooh. That's a nice one with the Odin. Yeah, it's the Odin, yeah. She should reload quite quickly. Ooh, the Hipper's just got away with it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Our team has taken the lead.
Oh well. I might do one more solo game after this. If there's any ships that anyone wants me to take out for a change, it's always fine. Got pretty much everything up to tier 7. I have some of the tier 7s. Of course I've got all the British ones. I've got all the Russians ones. Got a couple of here and there of the other nations. If we've got the gist of what's going on over here, let's have a look at what's going on over with Eternal Abyss. So Eternal Abyss has got himself into a nice position here where he's able to shoot, well, was in a position where he was shooting over the cliffs at enemy ships. However, now got the Colorado coming around to his stern. I think we'll stick with Eternal Abyss for now, simply because he's going to be a bit more into the thick of the action. Oh, of course, I've got the Azura lane camouflages turned off, but you have to kind of imagine him. It's going to be black and white and quite pretty. I mean, the Italia class cruisers do look quite intriguing. I must do a bit more historical research into them because I don't think they built many. I think they built maybe 2, and it's quite interesting that they've gone for this kind of like almost like monolith kind of superstructure, which is quite interesting. Because you've got to think that they're developing their cruisers as they go along. Well, not as they go along, but every step has a different evolution. And obviously, the previous to the Itago would probably have been the Mayuku. Las Vegas, great game, James. No, that was a good game. Much appreciated. I absolutely potatoed that game. I think I was just nattering on a little bit too much with the chat there. And then, yeah. But I think it's good to show, right, that not every dog has his day, and I do potato sometimes. Yeah, no, I think that's fair at the end of the day. No, it's a good couple of games actually. No, much appreciated. Thank you, gentlemen, for the community game. Yeah, community game, isn't it? It's always quite nice to do these kind of things. I will dismiss the division. Thank you, gentlemen. And I think, unless anyone does have any requests, I think we'll wrap up on. Let's see. Let's try and wrap up on something not British. Let's do the Zara. Let's take the Zara out for one last time before they change the smoke screen to the correct smoke screen that she should have had all along. So let's see. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Yeah, we'll get a credit booster onto there. So here we go. So this is going to be probably my last Zara game before they actually update her and give her the proper smoke screen that she should have had all along. So it'd be nice to actually have this gameplay recorded in some way. Las Vegas, as for rum, the best rum I have had was Flor de Can 77. And it's not too expensive. We'll have to see. Because I'm contemplating whether to do a Halloween stream where I play something not World of Warships. I've got a couple of game ideas. I'll probably try and keep the stream as short as possible, but maybe play through some kind of like Halloween themed game, which would be quite interesting. But obviously, it's not going to be the standard content of the channel. The main content of the channel is always going to be World of Warships Legends, or naval-related games where applicable. I'm just thinking for a little bit of fun. It might be amusing on October the 31st to play just something a little bit different. Because obviously there's going to be a Halloween mode, but it's not really going to be Halloween. If you get what I mean. Sailors is cheap and fun. I'll have to look it up. I wonder if we can get that in the UK or whether that is just simply limited to the United States. Appleton 12-year-old is a nice, affordable sipping rum too. Fair enough. Las Vegas, just don't play fail, guys, for the love of God. And then was well, this Sunday I see another mission grind. Okay, Dave. Thanks, guys. A few more rums to try. See another mission grind ahead. Not quite sure. Let's see. Let's get that aircraft up. Oh, I'm just seeing straight away that my team's literally just not bothered to come down this way, so I'm gonna have to get the hell out of here. Gone and sailed off on my own because my battleships want to huddle up in the middle. Well, we might be able to kite away and get some damage out on this York until we actually get some spotting. And then bonus, remember. You're going to have to remind me. Las Vegas, Sailor Jerry is comparable to quality to Captain Morgan, which is a old staple of mine. Fair enough. JP, I love Odin. I'm finishing a match with 125,000 damage. Nice. Las Vegas, I'm heavily into whiskey now, especially Scotch. Yeah, no. That's what I like. I do like a nice peated single malt Scotch. The problem is Scotch is expensive and yeah, it just doesn't last long enough. I enjoy it too much, is the best way to put it. Yeah. Okay, one of their DD spotted all the way over on the. Yeah, west side of the base. Yeah, that's great. Could you go out in front and find it then? That'd be much appreciated. Thank you, Mahan. Okay, so we know it's an enemy Mahan on the left-hand flank. Shipping forecast, haven't done that. Mahan, Benson, Trento, Nuremberg, Fiji, Sinop, Scharnhorst, Lion. Okay, dokie, so we've got the Benson here. He's using a Transformers camo. That's one torpedo launcher. That's two torpedo launchers. Blast these laser smoke screen. Why is it blast? Let's get that sent out. See if I can get manoeuvred down there. Right, JP, and I finished it Confederate High Caliber. Oh, fair enough. Las Vegas, yes, peated. I'd like. Oh, sorry. No, he's knocked his engines out. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, well, I can set fire too. There you go, have that. There you go, it's gone. What I might do, I might just sail here, because if he has fire torpedoes, he won't be able to get them past the sinking wreck of our Mahan. Right, I have Ardberg 10 and Lagavian 16 in my bar right now. Those do actually sound familiar. Anyways, what I call Brucey bonus. Yes, now I get what you mean. Yes, we will be expecting one of those. God, yeah, I completely forgot. Right, well that's Sunday's video sorted, isn't it? So everyone who's been following the channel for a good while, you know what Sunday's video is going to be like. And for those of you new to the channel, watch out for Sunday's video. I guess you could say. A name that was yes, the Brucey bonus Sunday, Monday, right? Yeah. It's Famous Grouse is a good smoky Scotch. Well, Famous Grouse is obviously a blended one. I think Famous Grouse is my is what I'd go to as I guess a simple choice. I can't remember some of the Scotches I like. It's one of those, like, I can't remember the names until I see them. Glenmoray peated Scotch. Okay, they're not a very upmarket brand name, but it is a very nice peated Scotch. I do enjoy Glenmoray when I see them. Usually you see it in Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available as always. That's I guess. I've heard their naked grouse is even better. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Next area to pick that DD apart. Yeah. This thing. If I was that Benson, I probably would have sat in the smoke screen, because you know the Italians don't have sonar, so your safest houses in your smoke screen, and see if you can tempt the Italian cruiser to push close to you, because what you might be able to do is ambush him with your torpedoes at close range. At least that would have been my mythology behind the whole thing, right? I know here that the Lion's going to be spotted by my friendly Gneisenhower, so I should be more than fine to pop a smoke screen and start opening fire on the Lion. Yeah, go. Right, let's get the sea mines away. There we go. Let's see if we can get some of them. I mean, a cheap, simple choice. Yes, Famous Grouse is a cheap, simple choice. It's what the grandfather-in-law has, and so whenever we go there for Christmas, I usually find myself enjoying that. Is the best way to put it. Although obviously this year with the COVID situation, whether or not I highly doubt it. Those kind of Christmas things will be going ahead this year. So obviously I'll have to get myself a bottle of famous grass to compensate. But yeah, no. Yeah, famous grass is like the cheap choice. There's an Irish blended whiskey I do like called John Dew. I do like that actually occasionally. But the thing is, that's almost the same price as like single malt that I like as well. So it's like, do I go for the blended Irish or do I go for the single malt Scotch? That's always a good question. Time to vacate my smoke screen simply because it's not going to last that long. Because this is why the Italians just feel like with their smoke screens. It's just that slow acceleration, their poor maneuverability in their smoke screen. It kind of feels like you're losing momentum to set your smoke screen, and then you're having to rebuild your momentum to start all over again. This is why they need that smoke screen change that they're bringing in the next patch, because that smoke screen change is going to be so much more organic with these cruisers. The ability to pop a smoke as you keeping your momentum, using that smoke screen to turn away and break those engagements that you don't want to be pushing and things like that. That's what that smoke screen should be used for. At the moment, the current smoke screen is just it's static. It's stagnant. It doesn't fit these cruisers at all. I'm glad they're changing it. I can live without SAP, but the current kind of layout there, you can see like that Trento's had to just push out, and he's only used the smoke screen to try and hide the lion. But I'm going to be in their base soon. There's the lion. The lion's not even looking at me. Oh, that's because I'm undetected. Alright, we'll see if we can get a fire started. There we go. So I'm just going to contest the base a little bit, see if I can drain away some points from them. With that lion looking over there. The lion's only just started to look at me. I might switch to AP. Let's see what we can do with these 8-inch guns. Yeah, we've got our second fire. The lion's going to be quite accurate, so this should hurt. Or it could just overpen like a boss. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can do that. Get some AP in there. Nice. Right, well, we'll turn back in. What we got? A Trento to play with. Now I'll just drop a detectability, so let's get the guns trained off the right hand side. Let's see if we can check in. I might send friend requests out of the stream if that's alright. I can send you one if you want. Because I think I've got that closed off. You can send me messages, but I did close off my friend requests. Things like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm up to date with everything. That's alright. Let's slow down here. Well, I might as well enjoy the end of the stream. I don't really see this going anywhere, to be totally honest. Well, might as well start the thank yous. As always, if you've enjoyed the live stream, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content and you're not a subscriber, feel free to check out some of the rest of the content on the channel, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy it. If you are already a subscriber, I'd like to say thank you very much, guys, for your support and contributions. These live streams, wow, it's an interaction between me and you, and that's what makes it enjoyable. Also, I'd like to say thank you for being a subscriber and for for supporting the channel. Your comments, your submissions for sea trials, and for those community gameplay reviews is always much appreciated. Obviously, if you have any of your own gameplays that you'd like to submit for commentary, or we're going into action, then the email address can be found on the channel. It's under the About tab. If you would like to support the channel on Patreon, basically. The way that will work is basically it would enable me to purchase more premium ships, therefore review for the channel, and it also comes with some benefits with being able to pick and choose your own ships per month to obviously have reviewed for the channel. You also get early access to a good number of, usually at least one video a week, sometimes it's more than that. Yeah, we are going into action here. Sorry, trying to do it at the same time as ending the stream, but yeah. So that's an option there, and obviously you do get your name appearing on the end of all premium ship reviews and let's plays. Oh, let's give him a wide view. There you go. So I will go through the chat and say thank you to everyone who has been here. I'm going to struggle to try and remember all the names off the top of my head. I'm going to have to be totally honest. But I can have a crack. Let's see how many I can remember off the top of my head. So I'd like to say thank you to a name that was Vas Vegas, Mr. MacJob, Next Era Gamer, Denin, JP God, I think that's all that I can remember off the top of my head. I do apologise, but I will have a quick look at the chat in a second. See if we can Citadel this sod. There we go. There we go. Rightio. Oh, thank you, Dave. I see. Gone quickly go through this. Yeah, I think I've covered that. Thank you, Pilot Guy. Thank you, Mixer Gamer. There we go. Thank you, MTCD. I think you were here at the start of the stream as always. Thank you, Simpus. God, there's been a very busy chat today, guys. It's really nice to see. Actually, it's been lots and lots of messages. What 215? I guess it's only going to get busier as the channel grows. Yeah, MTCD. Thank you, Sir H. That's a new name. I'd much appreciate to see you. I think. Oh, thank you, Saxman, right at the start. And thank you, Cool Cat with a Hat. You're literally the first message of the stream. Well, that's everyone. So thank you, guys. Always much appreciated. I hope you enjoy this. I enjoy doing them, and as long as you guys keep turning up, then I'm going to keep going them. That was quite a good game in the Zara, actually. 95,000 damage. I don't remember doing that much damage, I'm going to have to be totally honest. Well, obviously we can't have an Italian ship to end the stream on, so we're going to have to quickly have something a bit more prim and proper spinning on screen. Let's be honest, we all know I'm just going to pick the good old... the Speedy Girl. There we go. Go on. We'll do that. That'll be right. So yeah, thank you everyone. It's always much appreciated. Until next time, back to the port, I guess. I've been the Gareth Major. Cheerio.